everybody. So, I clearly, it is so dark, sorry. It's just dreary. As you guys can tell, I have not vlogged since I don't know when. I was gone this week for work, and I just didn't get an opportunity to vlog. So, it's Friday, April 13th. Today is the actual day of my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So we're really excited about the weekend. We are not really excited about the weather. It's just one of those years. I have to get some ice. Pardon me. I can get ice now, which is very exciting for me. I have had a couple cups of coffee today, and now I'm having a mango Diet Coke because I can't stop with them because they're delightful. I missed them while I was gone. That's pathetic. Anyway, the weather, I have to sit you guys down here for a second. The weather is not really agreeing with us so much. It's going to be, we're just going to have to play a lot of things by ear. So my sister is on the road driving here from Pennsylvania by herself. Unfortunately, her husband and the boys weren't able to come because of baseball commitments and school commitments. So I feel like I should stand on my toes. So you're seeing more than just the top of my melon. And my brother Matthew is on the way here from Denver with his girlfriend. So that's exciting. My brother Tim, obviously, I'll let you guys know he only lives like an hour, about 45 minutes, give or take, from here. So we will see him tomorrow. My aunt and uncle, so one of my dad has more siblings than that, but the only one that's able to come. They are on their way here. So, sorry, trying to find the front of my thing. So she's on her way here. She and her husband are on their way from Missouri. So yeah, things are cooking along here. I'm working probably half a day. But anyway, so what's happening weather-wise is that we are going to get dumped on with ice and snow again. Yep, it's the middle of April. It's excessive for even us. And it's supposed to, as I say that, it started snowing outside. I thought today we were only supposed to get rain, but it's not like crazy snowing. But okay, so the last vlog I showed you guys, let's see, look at this, my never ending, always looking at hotels. Can you see? It's just a little bit, but all of the snow had melted while I was gone this week. And now, like I said, we're supposed to get 6 to 12 at some point. Most of it on Sunday. But anyway, so my parents' best friends were supposed to be here for the ceremony. They were going to do a reading, stay for dinner, and then scoot back because they're taking their kids and grandkids on a Disney cruise. And they leave on Sunday. So they were afraid, rightfully so, my parents would never want them to miss that for certain. So they were afraid they were going to come, they would get here, but then they would get stuck and not be able to get home to get on the plane. So they are coming up today for lunch, and so I'm going to go have lunch with the 4 of them. Hopefully, cross my fingers, I have a bunch of calls between now and then. But that's my goal, is to go have lunch with them so I can see them before they head back. And maybe I'll pull up the camera and vlog. We'll see. My parents are totally cool with that, but I don't know that I've ever vlogged with Ron and Sandy. At the very least, I'll try to take a picture and stick it in. So, of the 4 of them, you don't need to see me. You see me all the time. So anyway, they're going to do that. So that's good. Then we won't be worried about them on the road. But Steve, who is my mom's friend, and his wife are coming up tomorrow morning. So we'll see how that goes. I just want my sister and my brother to be in the state. At least that'll be more safe. I don't know. Anyway, there are a lot of balls up in the air, including weather and driving and that sort of thing. So the other thing I'm excited about is what I'm booking a hotel for is that, I think I told you guys, my niece, Katerina, you guys have seen her many times over the years. She is graduating. We're so proud of her. And that is coming up middle of May, about a month from now, give or take. So I'm booking us a hotel room because we're going to go down and see a friend of ours, her daughter, Addison. So it would have been my friend Sean in the past. He and his wife, they have 2 kids. 2 girls. And Addison is a little dancer, and she has her dance recital, and it's on the 11th and the 12th. So we're going to go down Friday night, see her recital at 7, and then we're going to drive over closer to the college, which is just a little bit away. I think maybe an hour, I have to look, from where the recital is down in the Milwaukee area. Then we're going to go, my niece went to Parkside, UW Parkside. So we're going to drive there, stay over, get up. And actually, the graduation is early in the morning. The doors open at 8:30, ceremony's at 9:30, and then it's only like 90 minutes long. So that's good. That'll be good. Bob likes to be able to get home and, you know, he doesn't like to, it's going to make him sound older than he is. He doesn't like to be out late. But I'm saying that all wrong, but I'm not even going to try to fix it. You guys know. So I've been working with Kat on plans for that. Like I'm trying to figure out if we're going to go for lunch afternoon or after. What we're going to do, because it starts at 9:30. If it goes at least an hour and a half. I mean, we could have like a brunch, whatever. Late breakfast, early lunch. But we should go out and celebrate in some way, shape, or form. So that's what's going on. I just thought I would do a little bit of a check-in. I will try my best to vlog throughout the weekend. I should look at I don't even know, I should probably charge the battery on this, but I'll do my best to vlog throughout the weekend what little pieces I can here and there. And I will, Weiser, my friend Weiser, you guys know Weiser. Weiser is going to video the ceremony. And while I'm not going to put up the whole ceremony, I don't know that my parents would like me to do that. I will ask them if they would like it uploaded, you know, for them to show friends and family that couldn't make it. And if they want that, I'll do that. Otherwise, I may just stick in parts of the songs that I'm singing and that sort of thing. So we'll see. But anyway, right now I got to get back to work. I have a call in 4 minutes, and then another one after that, and then another one after that, and then lunch after that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so what? No, it's fine. Lady, I'm talking to you. Just because I'm talking to you doesn't mean the case.
I don't want to interrupt your video.
It's a vlog. So you can interrupt. Bob interrupts me all the time. My sister is over here, but she would prefer to not be on the camera because we're still in our pajamas. So last I vlogged was Friday, and we were going to be going to dinner and whatnot. So to bring you up to speed, today is Sunday. We got 18 inches of snow Friday night into Saturday. There was no vowel renewal. There was enough of a cleanup. My sister, my brother, and I handled the driveway ourselves yesterday because Bob was at work and didn't get home for a while. Now he's out there. Fortunately, the neighbor has an ATV with a plow on it, so he helped. Look, I have to show you. It's like Nanook of the North. Look at poor Bobby. So, anyway, so the snowblower won't start anymore. There's something wrong with it. And we're getting another foot. I don't know, what am I missing? They did clear up enough that we were able to at least go to the hotel room that my aunt is in town staying at, and mom and dad made it in, and my brother and his girlfriend stayed here, and my sister obviously is here. So we were able to make it over there. At least we ordered pizza, we had the cake. The florist, God bless her, she brought the flowers here. I'll put some pictures at the end of this, but she brought the flowers here, and she, the cake, or the bakery is just down from her. So she actually picked up the cake and brought it to us as well while we were clearing the driveway. So we made the best of a tough situation, as usual. And Matthew brought the guitar, and we just sat around saying, for those of you that are on my Instagram and watch the stories, you would have gotten to see some of that, so I hope you appreciated that and enjoyed it. So, yeah, that is the short version of what's going on. So we are well over 2 feet at this point. For those of you wondering, nope, this is not normal for April. Let me see if I can't show you. Some of it, it's going to fog up here. There. That's our front door. It is, I think this is a good use of the word unprecedented. Wouldn't you say, Lori? Oh, she's walking away from me. I think she went to the garage. She keeps taking pictures to send to people in Pennsylvania. So can you guys see? I'm not sure if you can tell. There. See how high this is up? This is... It's above my waist with the blowing and stuff. And so for the first time ever, I didn't even know there was an outside vent for the furnace. I mean, I knew there was, but that's what Bob is over here clearing out. Not sure if you guys can see. Can you see that like hole he's dug there? That's where the furnace vent is because it keeps blowing in there, plugging it up. Anyway. Lori, wouldn't you say this is a good use of the word unprecedented?
Yes.
Unprecedented. So, she is here. She refuses to let me show her, even though we pretty much look the same. What's he always carrying the shovel?
You show me for a second.
There, see? She looks beautiful with and without makeup. But we've decided neither one of us can barely move today because of all the shoveling we did yesterday. And the kicker is, this is what the problem was. That I had to go out 3 separate times. The third time I made her stay in because she hadn't been feeling well. So she hadn't eaten and I just knew she was weak. So I made her stay in. And Matthew and I went out because we had left. We knew we were supposed to get snow overnight, but we weren't supposed to get 18 inches. We were supposed to get 5 inches. And so we had left our cars on the road. Well, they declared a snow emergency, so we had to get them off the road. And the snow was too wet for the snowblower even to work when it was working. So Matthew and I went out and we had to dig out Lori's car so that we could get it in. His truck, he kind of just plowed through because he's got a big old... What kind of truck is his truck? Is it a Ford or is it a Chevy or a...
Boy, I don't even know.
I think it's a Ford. Anyway, it's huge. It's like one of those big... It's his work truck. So, big old diesel. So he was able to just drive right out pretty much. The funny thing was, oh man, I wish I had the camera going for that. He pulled in. He pulled out of his spot and pulled right up into the driveway. And then he's like, I think I'm just going to back... I'm going to back out and then I'm going to back in so that I can drive out tomorrow. And then he got stuck. It was very amusing for his big sisters to watch him get stuck, even though we knew he would get out. So, anyway. So yeah, that is the update. Not the 50th anniversary we expected from my parents, or the celebration we expected, but we made the best of it nonetheless. And my parents, as usual, full of grace and class, handled it better than most people would. So yeah, so we're just chilling like villains here. My sister was supposed to be going back, but she's going to stay until tomorrow morning. No, until tomorrow afternoon. Then go visit my brother from Appleton who wasn't able to make it over at all. And yeah, it's a lot of ramble to tell you that it wasn't what we thought it was going to be, but we enjoyed it nonetheless. So I'm probably... I don't know. Maybe I'll grab a few more clips of the snow as it goes along here later today. I'll see. Let me go outside. All right. I'm not wearing shoes, so I'm hoping that you're understanding and can get a vision of what is going on here. Yep. Never a dull moment, really. Maybe I can get more of this way. But I don't want to go any further. I get myself all... So, yeah, that's my sister's poor little rental car. She got a rental car because it was just her, not the whole family. Better gas mileage and stuff, but little cars, lots of snow. How were we to know what was going to happen? Can you guys see that? That right there? That's snow. I'm standing. This is just a window. That's the blowing that's happening. So, Blizzard Evelyn is wreaking havoc in our world. All right. Good afternoon.
What?
It's about 4. I'm vlogging here.
What?
I'm vlogging.
Oh, I'm vlogging here.
So it is just about 4 o'clock on Monday. My sister left just a little bit ago. She was stuck here for an extra day. I'm going to try to show you guys. I'm not sure. I put a piece of bread out here because the birds were looking for something to eat because, you know, all their food is covered. So I wanted to show you guys just a little bit. I don't honestly know if you're going to can get a grasp of what we're dealing with here. I'm going to take you outside so that you can understand. The official total, when it did finally stop snowing after 2 days, was 33 inches. This is a 120-year record. I might have said that yesterday. I can't remember. I can't remember when I vlogged yesterday. But it has been really tricky to keep things handled. But between me and Bob and my sister and then my brother Matthew before he left. But can you guys see my mailbox? Do you see this? I just want to try to give you an understanding of what's going on here. There's really no place left to go with the snow. So yeah, that's what my street currently looks like. This is right here, you can't even see the So I'm going a little bit stir crazy. Bob did go to work this morning. I worked from home, obviously. And my sister actually had all of her stuff, so she was able to work from home, from my house, for half a day. She's off to Appleton to see Matt and to see Tim and his family. And yeah, was it the weekend we thought we were going to have? Not so much. But I thought the internet was down too, so I actually, this weekend was a lesson in I'm not in control of everything. And it was a lesson in, or I was trying to take the hint that I should maybe rest. So we didn't do a lot yesterday at all. I did a lot of hanging out, and because my sister was here, I wanted to be with her. I wanted to take the extra time that I had with her. So rather than filming videos and like I wanted to wash brushes and stuff, I did do some laundry, but things that would have taken me away from her, I chose not to do and just hang out with her. So I had intended to do a VIB like recommendation video. There's another weekend of it, I think. From what I understand, it was this weekend or this past weekend and next weekend. So I'm going to try to do that this week. But sometimes you just have to deal with the cards that you're dealt, right? So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching and show you guys the aftermath of the storm that we dealt with. I did post it a little bit on Instagram stories here and there. I didn't get too much footage of the actual snow, but it was a full-on blizzard. You guys have probably heard about it at this point. It was Blizzard Evelyn, and we were right at the eye of it, so to speak, in Shawano. We got the most snow in our area as around the state. It was like this little gray circle in the middle where they show that. I'll put a picture up and show that I took today off the TV, and I'll stick that at the end or something for you guys to see. But yeah, it's been a little bit crazy. We have managed through the storm, right, honey?
Yeah.
And I helped.
Yep. Yeah, at home we got under control. It's going to be a long week at work.
Yeah, it's going to be a long week, lots of places, I think.
Yeah.
We probably the biggest struggle that we had here, aside from clearing the snow, maybe at this, was the furnace vent kept getting clogged. I can't remember if I said that about that yesterday or not, but out there the furnace vent would get clogged, and then it would kick in and kick out and kick in and kick out, and that you can get carbon monoxide poisoning from that. So Bob had cleared it out Saturday night, and then early Sunday morning it was doing it again, so he had to go out, like what time, 4?
Yeah.
Like 4-ish in the morning he had to go out and clear it out again, and then throughout the day yesterday he cleared it out a couple of times, and then I don't think you guys will be able to see, but he went in like on his stomach over a snowbank to clear out this is, I'm trying to get, there we go. This is the drift on this side of the house. It's as tall as me. I'm 5'6". In case you're curious. But down there, can you see that little divot? That's where he like went in on his belly to clear out the dryer vent, just to make sure that it wasn't getting clogged. And so then that's why I did some laundry yesterday, so that it would really blow it out, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's what's going on. It was not the weekend we planned, was it, honey?
No.
But we made the best of it. We did what we could. And like I said, I'll stick some pictures in at the end for you guys to see what we did do and the flowers that I had ordered for Mom and everything. And anyway, maybe we'll do something for 51st. I don't know. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.